I'm discussing a little bit about Michael Jordan today on the Bob Talks Sports Sense program. I'm kind of joking about it being a program because I do these sporadically, periodically. But Bob Talks Sense. Michael Jordan, did he reach his potential? Or what do I want to comment about him the most? I only want to make this a short video. I had thought about it. Does he have any flaws to his game? So the one thing you can say about Michael Jordan is no, he doesn't have any flaws to his game. And I don't mean to mention just LeBron, but Wilt Chamberlain too, and others. A few of them that they're really excellent at some things, but they have a flaw. One flaw I can point out, and that's the free throws. Other than that, I don't see. I could think about something else maybe, but I don't see any clear flaws. It's not true that LeBron doesn't play defense. It's just not true. It's at times. I mean, you could catch anybody and say that missing a play or whatever. But over the years, he was a good defensive player. Is his rating as good as Michael Jordan on defense? No. Is it far off? No. There's a defensive rating list that shows the by a numeric number of how they scored, all the NBA players. And he's within reach of, he was decent. Anyway, but Jordan, just a second. There are better defensive players than Jordan according to that scoring list. The defensive scorer, I forgot the name, I'm just waking up, sorry. But David Robinson, Tim Duncan, they scored really high on that list. But Jordan's near the top when it comes to perimeter players, all right? So, sorry I didn't put my makeup on before this video. But, and I don't wear makeup really, but I didn't primp or whatever you call it. So, that's a quickie. There's no flaws to Jordan's game. So that I can say. And I made a team yesterday and I thought of this stuff and I had mentioned Jordan and I got ran out of time and didn't give my full analysis on him. And even now I'm just doing a hit and miss. I may do a more put together video about this later. But Jordan, could he have been a better player? I think he could have. I could have improved him if I was his coach. It's possible I could have improved him a little bit by putting him at point guard. Give him a little more symmetrically, giving him a little more space on the court. And then number two, having him shoot a few more three-pointers, but not many more, right? So that's debatable because I think one of his strengths is the fact that he did concentrate his game on high percentage shots. So I guess I'm sitting close to an airport. What do you think? But yep, I made my way close to an airport today. So he's there's no flaws to his game. And I don't think there's anything I can say he needed to improve on. Oh, one more thing. So it's being a critic in a sense, but it's also a compliment. It's showing there's no flaws to his game. There's hardly anything he could have done to improve his game. But if there were three things he could have maybe done, I would say maybe play more point guard. There's three things. Number two, I forgot already. I just said it. But number two says don't ball hog as much. All right. Number three, what I had forgotten, is a few more three-pointers. Just a few more three-pointers. So that's it. But technically, he did play some point guard. He specifically did it for one period of time when the point guard was injured or something. I don't remember why. And he did excellent. So, and then, but the fact that he had the ball in his hand a lot he did some similar things to a point guard at shooting guard, right? Can't call it a point guard like you could call it a point forward, because then he wouldn't be a shooting guard. Shooting point guard. Maybe shooting point guard, we'll call it. He played what you could call a shooting point guard a lot. But, so really the only thing he could have improved, if you say he sort of did play point guard, would be the three-point shot and maybe pass the ball a little more. That's debatable, though, because when you pass the ball around to people who are shooting 45% and you're shooting 50%, then that lowers the team's overall shooting percentage. So maybe his way of doing it was good. And I'll probably conclude by saying, yeah, I mean, it's people exaggerate Michael Jordan by they make a god out of him and stuff like that. Try to make him sound, not inhuman and all that, by not giving Scottie Pippen his due credit. Scottie Pippen, Jordan will admit it, may be the best teammate almost anybody's ever had, the best compliment. And so Jordan had that. And people try to act like he did it all by himself, and he didn't. Pippen was excellent. Dennis Rodman was excellent when he was there, and Steve Kerr was a good three-point shooter. He had different players that were good. Kukoc was okay, right? He was pretty good. And then but it's still true though that Jordan was as good as we say he was by the stats and everything else. But anyhow, so I won't mention anybody else today or make any comparisons. But I will say, maybe I might would do John Stockton, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or even Jason Kidd at point guard. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and it's hard to pick a power forward, because I almost want to put Larry Bird at power forward, or Tim Duncan can be there, or Bill Russell, and then I want Wilt Chamberlain at center. That's one of my favorite rosters, but I'm not settled on any one roster.